everyone, Steph Beckett of rAVe Pubs here at DSE 2022. It is day 2 of the show, and how's it going?
How's it going? It's been going great. We've actually had a lot of good connections and good conversations, finding some products that are going to help, change and evolve our business as we move through the next couple of years.
Yeah, Greg Myers of Radiant Technology. So tell me a little bit about your company.
Well, we have been a traditional audiovisual integrator, is probably the best way to describe us, but we've always seen the natural connection between audiovisual and digital signage. Our primary focus is creating great experiences for end users and to give them the power and the tools to be able to do their work better. And we think that experience has a big part in that. So we're very focused on the end user and how do we put technology together that actually drives some impact for them.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit about the goal here at DSE, being a company that works in AV, IT, and digital signage.
So in those particular areas, we're always looking for the ability to perfect what we're doing, and we're looking for small things that will make a big impact. Here we were looking for things as small as sensors that will make it easier for us to do digital signage implementations, but other things that will help us monitor those ecosystems better and create a more reliable overall product for our customers.
And when it comes to the success of the show, did you find the people and the conversations and the technology you were looking for?
We did, for sure. The challenge when you come to a show is always
will I meet the right people?
Well, will I meet the right people, and how much can I remember when I actually get back to the real world?
Exactly.
You come up with a lot of exciting things, but there's typically 1, 2, 3 things that you can really take away and implement.
Very cool. So have you been to a DSE prior to DSE 2022?
Well, I know there hasn't been one for a couple years,
yes.
but prior to that, it had been a few years before that, since I had been to a DSE.
Very cool. So you do kind of have something to compare this one to, and what do you think since the redesign?
It's definitely different. The number of attendees was smaller this year, but I actually found that to be a benefit because we were able to have better conversations and really have some more meaningful thought and without a lot of distraction.
That's so interesting because I feel like a lot of people have said that, have been like, this is the first year back, so it's going to be a little bit smaller, but because of that, people are wanting to sit and talk because they don't have a million different appointments.
Right.
So the ones that they made, they really want to sit, they really want to talk, they want to get to know people, so it's like more than just a 10-minute hi and bye that it can sometimes be at different shows.
Yeah, we were able to have some lengthy conversations and uncover more than we normally would, like get deeper. Normally you'd have to go back and have 5 different meetings to get to where we got to with a couple of people.
Very cool. So tell me where people can find more information about your company.
Well, our website is radianttech.net, and that obviously gives plenty of information, and you can reach out to us and see if we can help create better experiences for you.
Very cool. And don't forget, on our site as well, you can go to ravepubs.com/DSE 2022 for all your DSE coverage. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks. It was great.
Bye, everybody. Hey, everyone. Steph Beckett of rAVe Pubs here at DSE 2022. It is day 2 of the show. And how's it going?
How's it going? It's been going great. We've actually had a lot of good connections and good conversations, finding some products that are going to help change and evolve our business as we...
Hey everyone, Steph Beckett with rAVe Pubs here at DSE 2022. It is day 2 of the show. I'm here with Arnie Rivera of Vistar Media. How's it going?
It's going well.
So first of all, tell me a little bit about Vistar Media.
Yeah, Vistar Media. So we are a digital out-of-home media solutions company. We specialize in monetizing networks.
Cool.
So we bring monetization to network operators through a variety of software solutions that we have. So.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your job and what you do.
Sure. I'm the director of SaaS and supply sales. So my job is to help what we call media owners, our customers, enable monetization on their screens.
So when it comes to monetization and digital signage, tell me where Vistar Media kind of lives in that area.
So we operate the largest global digital out-of-home programmatic exchange. And what that means is that we help media owners passively monetize their networks through an exchange process, which is kind of runs a real-time auction, and within microseconds, essentially, we're delivering ads onto screens. So.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit about how DSE has been for you.
DSE's been well. This has been great. It's great to have everybody back in person again. See a lot of old faces and see a lot of new ones as well.
Yes,
coming out,
so you've been before to DSE.
Yes, I have been to DSE before. Yes.
Very cool. So what are the conversations like from attendees who have been going through your booth and asking questions?
So programmatic. This is an emerging space. So
Yeah,
we
for
do
sure.
a lot of education on kind of what programmatic is, how to set up media operations at your company. Also, some of the efficiencies and some of the growth challenges are in the industry. So a lot of it is really kind of educating people on the medium, and then helping them kind of get set up for success.
Do you feel like there's kind of a knowledge gap between people who are AV people and then like where programmatic is?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. There's a very large knowledge gap, and it's what's interesting is we're kind of at that cusp where we're starting to finally close that gap. Right, it's something a little bit more socialized now.
And that's something that I really think DSE should capitalize on, is bringing programmatic, bringing ad people, bringing creative people, and bringing like AV people all in one show.
Absolutely.
And I really think that we're going to continue to see that.
Well, and that's what's going to bring. That's really what's going to bring the audiences that we want to bring to these shows, right? Is we need to make it easier for them.
Appeal to a new audience, exactly. So I totally agree with you. So what would you say that your goal for next DSE would be?
Our goal for next DSE would be to continue increasing the awareness on programmatic. Hopefully, we've done a lot of educating even to some of the partners that exist here, and helping to activate some solutions in more traditional digital signage networks, right? Where there's opportunity for monetization that exists but hasn't been executed on yet.
Last question I have for you is, where can people find more information?
More people, you can go to vistarmedia.com, or you can email myself, Arnie Rivera, and be happy to provide information. So
perfect. Thank you so much for hopping on with me today, day 2. I wish you a good rest of the show. And don't forget, on our end as well, you can find all of your DSE coverage at ravepubs.com/DSE 2022. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, this is Gary Kay. We're here at the DSE 2022 show, day 2, and I have Jimmy Hunt from Spectrio here with me. Jimmy, what does Spectrio do?
Oh, well, thank you so much for having us. I really, really appreciate it. So we're honored to be here again. Spectrio, our main focus is digital signage, and we've acquired 14 companies in the last 2 years. And the specific focus is CMS. So we provide a content management system for digital signage.
And does your CMS work on any of the media players, including chip-on-board technology?
It does,
as well?
absolutely, yeah. And it really just depends on what partner we're working with and what client we're working with and what they need. But, excuse me, absolutely, yeah, we can work with any type of player.
And what's the differentiation that you provide over the different, like Signage Live or any of the other companies that are out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I spoke yesterday about content.
Yeah.
We believe that it's more about what story you can tell.
Yeah.
And what message you're really going to convey to the public and to your consumers. So we really lead with a content strategy to help our brands, resellers, clients try to tell a story and try to help solve a problem.
And is it, how much training does it take? Is it how powerful is it? How many displays can you manage at one time? And is it cloud-based? Is it on-prem?
Yeah.
Is it all those kind of questions?
Yeah. All the questions. So with the acquisitions, we acquired Ping HD this past year.
Okay, yeah, I know
and
Ping.
Yeah, Ping, they're awesome guys.
Yeah.
Amazing platform. I'm in sales, so I love getting into the actual platforms themselves. So we have the ability to do large venues, casinos, arenas, stadiums. So we have that ability. It's wonderful. But Implug's also one of our.
I know Implug too.
Yeah.
Hey, you have acquired all these big companies, haven't you?
ABN, Implug. So we have the ability to kind of fit into whether it's automotive or a large venue. So we have the ability to really kind of run the gamut with CMS.
Where's the digital signage market? I mean, obviously the last couple of years it's been tough because we haven't been able to get inside of physical spaces. But how did that last 2 years sort of affect the market? And since you own so many companies, rolled them all up, where do you see the future of this market, say the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years?
Yeah, so another great question, and it's evolving, right? It's ever moving. It's very, very fast paced. Like everyone, COVID was tough.
Yeah.
All of our locations shut down. We're in about 180,000 locations globally, and it was difficult. But we were able to actually, so 2 things. We were actually able to sell more of our additional products that don't have anything to do with signage. So in-store music, video content, Wi-Fi marketing.
Okay.
and on-hold messaging. But the overall future of signage, we believe, again, is going back to content. What story can you tell? What story can you
So it's
convey?
going to be, you believe it's going to get more creative rather than more technical.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, and the form factor the displays are transforming them to would make it better
100%.
for that kind of creative, because you
100%.
don't notice the technologies, obviously.
100%.
Where is retail right now? Because obviously retail has been affected by the big shift towards online.
Yeah.
Where do you see that? Do you see it becoming more personalized? Do you see it become less available? Are we seeing those spaces turn into immersive gaming spaces? What are we going to see from the mall?
Right. Retail is fun. Retail is really, really fun. Some of our largest verticals and clients are in the retail industry. For us, what we're interested in right now is retail media networks. Is seeing these big brands and malls and shopping centers and whatnot create their own ecosphere and sell ads through the screens with their various brands. And so I think retail is going to have a very exciting future.
So if
100%.
people want to learn more about you or possibly become an integrator or a developer or partner with you, what do they do?
Just you can go online. You can email me or give me a call.
Well, Spectrio.com.
JimmyH@Spectrio.com.
All right, it's Spectrio.com, of course. You can see all of our coverage here at DSE 2022, but just go into rAVEpubs.com. Jimmy, thanks for joining me.
Great, thanks so much.
I appreciate it.